You know, you can be all the things you always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody. It's just a quick live to finish up what I didn't finish in the last live. His live was actually longer. His live is actually longer, okay, than what I posted last night. So I'm going to finish it this morning, so it will be quick. Hey, La Mala, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, good morning. So, yeah. This is just to finish up his live, and someone told me that last night, that I think it was the plainest Shane, said that he had deactivated his Facebook, and then it turns out that he actually had probably just changed the name of his Facebook page from the Dalladelphia network to his own King's Counsel. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Purple, Penelope, Turquoise, Miss Boss Lady. Hey, y'all. Hey, rise and shine. Rise and shine. It's Friday, and the weekend is here. All right. Yes, auntie. Yes. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. But yeah, oh yeah, he also changed his Facebook. So basically, he's in like a promo stage where he's trying to promote King's Counsel. He changed his Facebook profile picture to King's Counsel as well. The Dalladelphia IG page, it looks like he has changed that into King's Counsel podcast. And y'all know good and well how Jack feels about her Dalladelphia. So why would he take the IG page for Dalladelphia and rebrand it as King's Counsel, child? Now, I'm like, did he just deactivate that page and did he already have King's Counsel? But I don't think so, because I think this page is the that he just changed the name of it. Yeah, I think he just changed the name of it. Ciao. So we'll see how Jack responds to that once she wakes up. Right? So let's go ahead and start out the video. Again, I watched some of this already with some people earlier on the earlier live. But now this morning, I am going to finish that live. Good morning. This is really war. Jack gonna flip. Yeah, because this happened before, but I can't remember who did it, who done it. But they took over the IG page of someone, and they used it for their own like personal reasons. I think it was like I think people have done it before for like fan pages, where they create like a fan page or have like a joint page. Something happens and then boom, that person takes on that. I mean, why start over from scratch? Like, why make a new page, King's Counsel, with 0 followers for your King's Counsel podcast? Why not just rebrand Dalladelphia? Why not? Okay, and in this video, he also discusses Jack's mental health. He complains about how she doxed him. And she did put out his phone number, child. She put out his full phone number, date of birth, and everything else. Now, she didn't go as far as the address, and she didn't post. She would ask for his address, but she didn't give that. And obviously the last word of his SSN social, she didn't give that because she knew she was live or she was recording. So she obviously didn't want to go too far, but she did still put the full phone number out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Jack gonna go nuts. Yeah, she is gonna. Ooh. Now, she did like the post where he put, let me go to it. She did like the post where he said, King's Counsel podcast coming soon. She liked that one, but she probably liked that before he changed the name of it. Let me go to IG real quick. Yeah, because I was wondering, because I already had Dalladelphia already. I do see the other Dalladelphia productions, but that's not the one, the main one. So the other one is actually down or whatever, and now it's just the King's Counsel. So to me, I think he just changed it over. Yeah, because this looks like this looks like the one that he just took the name. He just took over the page, child. Hold on. She didn't do the address because she don't know where he is, probably. She keeps saying his family. I think she didn't want to put too much out because she knew she was recording, because she didn't give his last word of his social either. Okay, let me see. She said she pretended like she didn't know it. She said, he know mine, but I don't know his. And oh, by the way, it was brought to my attention that in the last live that Joey did state that he didn't get a lot of calls at that number that's attached, that his number is attached to Legends Barbershop. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you have to watch last night's live or catch up on that. But he said he didn't get a lot of calls. But to me, even when you say you don't get a lot of calls, that's still not the same as no calls at all coming to the number. With the Hood Barbershop, a lot of people don't actually just call the barbershop. They actually just show up without an appointment. Okay. So I wouldn't expect someone to get a lot of calls. And also, as someone brought up, sometimes people have the barber's personal number to call as well. Well, there's different reasons. So just want to bring that up. Why is there two? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's pull this up. This is his. Okay, this was the Dalladelphia network, child, because I can't find that one. But this is about the same amount of followers it had, with the same like people following it. Like if you follow somebody and they follow other people too. And I'm just following this page, so if I had already followed this page and I already knew it would be the existing page, right? But oh yeah, that's why I know it's the same page, is because it's the same videos. These same videos right here from before. See, there's the Dalladelphia like podcast, and these are the same videos that were on the Dalladelphia page. But now, as you can see, the handle is King's Counsel, child. Yeah, see, Dalladelphia. Yeah, she's gonna flip. I would say flip her wig, but she bald headed, so she's gonna flip her scalp. She's gonna flip her skull, right, child? Ooh, child. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. So yeah, this is the page. Oh, he said I show you. He said I show you better than I can tell you. So as you can see, here's the one right here. Wait. He said, hold on. I think I have it too big. Yeah, I have it too big. I have to zoom out. It says King's Counsel coming soon. Stay tuned. And she liked it. She liked it. But I think that's before he actually changed the name, because he said coming soon. Stay tuned. And by the time he made that other video, by the time he not made other video, by the time whatever, he just changed the page name. So as you can see at the top, it says Kings. Let me go in. It says King's Counsel is a new handle. King's Counsel. $2,560 followers, about the same as what they had. So this is the page, child. And then he also put his changed the avatar, child. She probably thought he was gonna like start a new podcast, like separate, like whatever, but he And they put even in his bio, King's Counsel. So is it that he locked her out because he planned on taking over it? I guess he said, I ain't walking away with nothing, child. Hey, y'all didn't even go to divorce court yet that the settle how everything's going to be divided. So he just locked her out and changed the name, child. So let's get on started on the video.
I came on here.
Okay, in this video, he talks about her, like, he gives, like, talk about her mental health diagnosis, and other things. He also promotes his little King's Counsel podcast. Hey, good morning, Ladybug Trucker, K Sam Car. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Nina. Good morning. This really is war. Yeah, war. Oh my God, Jack, I already read that. She didn't do the address because I already read that one. Okay. Jag about to dox his whole family is going to get ugly. I'm surprised you haven't already. Right. Stick and move. Going stick and move. Proof fat meat is greasy. I don't know, child, but this is a mess. That was his personal account. He changed the name. That was his personal account. So you're saying that Dalladelphia was his personal account and he changed it to Dalladelphia and now he's changing it back to his? Is that what you're saying? But can he do that after he resigned? Okay, so Cynthia's saying that was not the official Dalladelphia account. It was his personal account. Oh, okay. Then that would be different. This is proof that he locked her out of stuff. Good for him. She goes too far. But that would be different, Cynthia. Now, here's the thing. So how about this? When it was his personal account, did it have this many followers? When it was his personal account and not attached to the brand or the company, did it have this many followers? Or did it get promoted because of the company? Did everybody go follow that page because of Gerald Jackson, or did everybody go follow it because it was Dalladelphia? That's the question. So somebody can, if it's the latter, people can still feel some type of way because, okay, hold on. This is proof that he locked her out of stuff. Good for him. She goes too far. Well, wait a minute, because she's saying that was his account first and then he changed it over to Dalladelphia. This is what happens when you set your business up hood style. Good morning, I am unique. Yes, it was originally Goomba Head. So she's saying, Cynthia's saying, Cynthia Lee Smith, okay. Yes, it was originally Goomba Head. So she's saying it was originally Goomba Head, his personal account. He changed it over to Dalladelphia for the business. But when it was Goomba Head, this is my question. Did it have a lot of followers? Or did it just start gaining attention when it was changed to Dalladelphia? Because it looks like it was kind of wiped out. And then the first post, like, let's go to that IG. Hold on. Let me go back to the IG page. If we go down to all the posts, right? Scroll down. This is the first post now. Like it was King's Counsel. So at some point he changed this over then. Let me zoom out. He changed this over into Dalladelphia. This says May 16, 2019. It says Dalladelphia Productions. So to me, at some point, I guess they agreed to change his account over to Dalladelphia. I don't know. And has Jag been like, see, there's Jag's videos. Jag. If they decided this would be like the Dalladelphia, like for the company, child, she would still be uptight or mad. I don't know. Okay, so let's get into the video, child. How was that his personal account with all the videos, etc.? I thought it was Dalladelphia because I was surprised to see him on the brand's page. Yeah, see, I followed it because I thought it was Dalladelphia. So exactly. So once it becomes about the business, child, it's still like, even it was his personal account and then it was changed to the business. Him changing it back to personal now, it's kind of like to spite her. Let's be honest. He already know how she feels, and she has been promoting that Dalladelphia. And let me actually go to their website to see, because how you can tell is this: if you go to a website, a company's website, and they actually have the IG link to it, then that means that they actually expect that to be the company business. I don't even know if they'll have it on there, but let's see. Well, on there, I only see a Facebook link, a Twitter link, and a YouTube link. I don't even see IG. Never mind. But anyways, I do know that at some point it was decided, or it was like, okay, that he was using that for the business. And a lot of people followed it because of the business page, not because it was him, right? Good morning, Dani and everyone. I already read that. Trigger TV, hey there, Dani and chat. I'm new to you. Have great content. Awesome. Yes, Hunter. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome. Everybody hit the like button. Let me go ahead and get started so I can make sure I have get through this video. Okay. So he is taking everything back that was his first, like the computers, etc. Hey, yes, so his latest video explains it. Yeah, that's why I'm going to go ahead and he was personally invested in his wife. Good morning, Sharon. That's why I'm going to go ahead and finish up this video. Hello, mods. Hey, Sharon. Hey. My mods are not on right now, so I'll be the mod as well. It changed overnight. Last night it was not King's Counsel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now he changed it. When he said King's Counsel coming soon, that was just like a heads up warning. Yes, Hunter. Yeah, she said she has subscribed to me on both channels. All right, thank you. So I'm gonna check out your channel as well, Cynthia Lee's. Check out her channel, y'all. Yes. Check out Cynthia Lee's channel as well, y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started on the video that I'm actually gonna start from the beginning of the video because we only watched maybe a few minutes last night or early morning.
Some shit straight. My wife is losing her mind. Thank you for doxing me, honey. I won't be honey for long. Won't be honey for long. But false accusations you out here saying, talking about people's livelihood, businesses. You know you lying about that shit. I ain't never did any other drug than marijuana. Bobby at Legends is a legend in DeSoto. Upstanding business. All that rah-rah about drugs and this and that going in and out, that is a fucking lie. And you know it. You know it. That man built that business with his fucking bare hands and has been an upstanding citizen in the community of DeSoto. Like, seriously, man. And how dare you call and release the video or voice footage or whatever you call in the crisis hotline. trying to get me hemmed up and killed. That's why I'm away from you. Didn't you tell some of my family members and friends that I was going to end up in a pool of blood? You was going to have to shoot me because if I kept playing with you? Let's keep it real. Keep it a bean, right? Speaking about that, you about to receive an email, Jaguar. My full resignation. I'm relinquishing everything Dalladelphia. I put on the hard drive I bought. That computer was from my school, Aviation Institute of Maintenance, that I just let go because I ain't gonna go there. But that computer, that camera that I bought, that hard drive that I bought, with my money, man, shit crazy, bro. You need help. You need to go get some help. You need to take your medication. You need to get off the internet. Stop slandering. My name, my family's name, my friend's name, the people I grew up around, people who love me, and told me I've been changing. I've been allowing shit to happen that I shouldn't allow to happen. All I wanted to do was be a proud husband in my marriage. Support you through better or worse. Sickness and health. Rich or poor. To death do us part. You was really about to do the death do us part. Many times you don't call a crisis line and say that I'm losing my mind when I wasn't.
Here's a question. Has Goomba ever changed the page from Dalladelphia to his own name, like his personal account, during the breakup? Has Goomba done something differently during this breakup that he has not done previously that would make you think that this is more serious this time? Does it seem more serious this time to you for those who have been following this for a while, or is this like a typical breakup for them? Has he made these types of moves before?
I'm on my pill regimen every day. I can't say that about you. Even the days I was around you, you telling people that you're on your medication and you wasn't. And all you want to do is drink.
Oh, he's saying that you was lying to the people. You was lying to the folks that you were taking your medication. You were not, but you were definitely leaning back on that alcohol. Good morning, Janice. Trigger TV. Check out Trigger TV's channel. Let's see. I'll also check out your channel. So it's a lot of people. Okay, it's a lot of new subscribers that are also creators. Okay, that's good. I feel like everybody should start their own channel, your own platform, your own voice, right? Shantae Rich, good morning, good morning, good morning. He seems to be such a liar. Where you get your tree from, nigga? Why do you think he's a liar? Sound off. Good morning, Marie.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the God honest truth. I have no reason to lie. When my family come out here and tell me I didn't do anything about it. I talked to you. I told you, please don't mention my family. They have not done anything. I do whatever you ask. Leave my family alone. You didn't. King's Counsel. King's Counsel. King's Counsel's coming, y'all. I hate to let it go, but I have to. I have to.
So how many of y'all are going to tune in to King's Counsel? Just Gerald, just about Goomba, I guess, and whatever he plans to do with that, we'll see. How many of y'all plan to tune in? Hey, Ash Bash, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, hit that like button. Likes are free, so hit that like button. So how many of y'all plan to tune in to his new podcast, King's Counsel?
I got to. You know what I'm saying? She needs help. And I hope you get the help you deserve, babe. Legend is upstanding shop. There's no drugs running through there. It's black owned. The owner's an outstanding citizen of DeSoto. You mad to see how many people in the streets really love Goomba? Is that the reason why you did that? Is that the reason why you're saying what you're saying? That you know it's not true?
Good morning, Ash, and also good morning to Miss 925. She says, hey, good morning, Danny Miles in chat. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so let's see. The survey says, yeah, he's never did something like this before. This is new. Ooh, he's making different moves. That's not a good sign after a breakup, child. Somebody's making like these types of moves. So this might be different. But he's still saying babe, and he's still saying other things. He was also crying in the video. That doesn't always mean that someone will go back, but and also I think King Payne said that he wanted to go back if Jack gets help. So I guess he would say like marriage counseling or some kind of help, like she gets help, takes her meds or whatever he expects of her, I guess. I also noticed there's like a certain thing where he believes like it should be like the old-fashioned beliefs, like the man being in charge, like the top at the head of the household, and then like that. But Jack kind of like emasculates him, so that's not really following how he believes like a relationship should be. So this is going to be an issue as well. And as far as there's probably also a clash with the religion aspect of his religion aspect as well. I don't know. And also, okay, that's a good point, Nina. It's serious this time. He left her. He has not come running to her side. And yeah, remember, Lasagna had to bail Jack out of jail. So he didn't come bail her out of jail or even try to, like, I guess, reach out or anything. And I guess he wasn't planning on doing it. So, yeah, that's a good possibility. Trigger TV, yes, more serious because he's not dealing with her like that, child. I never knew them to break up before. So they never really broke up. They just like argued. They would just argue back and forth. So, okay, all y'all are saying more serious. So, okay. Because I was like, this is kind of more drastic to change like the you made it into a company page and now you're making it more personal and changing it over to your own podcast. Yeah. That's like a move someone would make where they're like planning their next move and how they're going to make how to earn income, like over the split and dividing things up, right?
Got better than music off. I did accept you, cuz it ain't doing it. Hold on. You just said go live, but it won't go. I don't know, man. Shit crazy, man. Let me try it again. I can't even invite you, cuz. But yeah. I came on here to set some shit straight. I'm telling the God honest truth. I have no reason to lie. When my family come out here and tell me I didn't do anything about it. I talked to you. I told you, please don't mention my family. They have not done anything. I do whatever you ask. Leave my family alone. You didn't. King's Counsel. King's Counsel. King's Counsel's coming, y'all. You mad to see how many people in the streets really love Goomba? Is that the reason why you did that? Is that the reason why you're saying what you're saying? That you know it's not true? Got better than music off. I did accept you, cuz it ain't doing it. Hold on. You just said go live, but it won't go. I don't know, man. Shit crazy, man. Let me try it again. I can't even invite you, cuz. But yeah. It won't let me, cuz. I don't know. I see you in there, Sean. I know you sent one, cuz. I know you sent one, but it ain't let me. I don't get it. I'm pushing the button. I am. I see the request. I'm accepting it. Go live. And don't do nothing. But anyways.
Okay, as Riri says, yeah, I feel like this time is different. He normally stands 10 toes down with her, but he isn't this time. Okay, so a lot of y'all feel that way. She is not in her right head. Nothing you say she was hearing. To me, I believe that she does have mental health issues, and he will discuss it in this video. He says something about bipolar. However, a lot of things she does is calculated and deliberate as well. So she still needs to be held accountable for her actions, especially when it's like deliberate actions she's doing. And which is why I don't know if it will actually uphold or stay. Like it might actually drop later. I don't know, depending on how she argues it. Which is why she was actually taken to the Dallas County Jail this time. I mean, like taken to jail instead of to the hospital. Because even though you might have mental health issues, you can still be held responsible for your behaviors when they are deliberate and intentional, and it's not a part of your illness or disorder. And if you listen to this right here, this comment, listen to that live when she called the crisis hotline or the VA, and she was talking to that woman, how she was talking to her. That was deliberate and calculated, sadistic and very narcissistic. Yeah, hello, Dani. And fam, I just woke up about to jump on my bike before work. Did y'all see the video of Jack Liar calling the VA and saying he threatened to unalive her last night on her show? Yeah, we watched that. We pretty much caught up on the last live. But yeah, that video shows that she's very calculating. So everything can't be just blamed on mental illness.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. No, we won't be back cool. I'm done. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. A man can only take so much. Y'all, please stop texting me and stuff right now. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. I know y'all hear from me, but I thank y'all so much. Yo, me pistol whipping her. Did anybody see any evidence of that?
Nope. She records everything, but she doesn't record anything that Goomba does to her. He has done all this stuff, and she never got any of it on recording. She never recorded any of it. Never came on live to show anything odd. Hey, Kiva. Good morning. So yeah, he has people that will actually tune in to his podcast. So he has people that will still stick around, even if it's not like him and Jack, if it's just him, right? So okay. Call yourself a king, you don't have a queen though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say because sometimes it's good to actually, to me, it's all about self-worth. So when you have that label, you are just calling yourself a king or queen and realizing your worth. And, so I consider it under that only. Not as far as like you have to be in a relationship, but it's about you and how you value yourself, and how you see yourself, and how you feel that how much you're worth. So that's why a lot of times, even like for Black females, call ourselves queens because, I
don't put my hands on no fucking woman. I promise you. Hell no, I wasn't trained up like that. That ain't the way my life go. Shout out Shucky Ducky. That ain't the way my life go. No. I allow too much. I allow too much. I'm not an angry drunk. I don't get drunk. That I don't do. But yeah, man.
So has anyone seen him drunk? Have y'all seen him drunk before? Like he's strung out or anything? Well, he didn't say, he just said drunk. Good morning, Shan. Welcome. Yeah, some lives I do real time. Some people actually like real time where they can actually hear me making, doing research in real time, because it's like firsthand, like experience on it, and not me just coming to the mic with the information. Well, that's sometimes because some things happen while you're live, so you actually have to look at it in real time to see what's happening or to check up on it.
Boy, these allegations, these stories. How far are you going to take this shit? Oh, I got you, Sean. Man, I told you, stop. Get off the internet. Don't do those with those weapons. That's not what that's for. Yo. Y'all remember them when I told y'all them folks came and called me out of the house? I ended up finding out that it was her. It was one of the mentees that we had dinner with called. She never knew where we stayed, but
That's a good point, Cynthia, to compare to as well. But her behavior is following the same pattern it did with her first husband. Now, I don't really know about that relationship, but I heard some things about it. And but basically that is something to compare, like her actions and behaviors to like a previous relationship, especially if it was on social media as well. Well, I don't know if it was on social media or not. Was there a breakup on social media as something to compare this to?
at the address. How could you get our address if you didn't tell her?
Where are you getting this from, Denise? You said the lady she took over her home, Genesis, is the one who got her out of jail. Because Miss Lasagna said she took her own personal money from her savings account and bailed her out. So where do you, if you have a receipt of something like that, then actually send it to me. Because Lasagna, I have the video. She said out of her own mouth, her own scam ass mouth, that she is the one that took money out of her savings account to bail Jaguar out of jail. Okay, so if you have another proof or receipt, then send it to me on IG. Otherwise, it's already online that is Lasagna. So I don't know where you're getting that information from, but if you have proof, the actual 100% receipt proof of somebody else paying it and getting her out, then okay. Now, could it be possible that someone else picked her up? Like someone paid and somebody else picked her up? So yeah, if you have proof to the contrary, then send it to me on IG, DaniRobertson YT.
Yeah, I was. It was from stress from her. My doctor just told me, thanks. Telling my fucking personal business out there. I don't want that shit. I'm not that. I don't do shit like that. I asked you multiple times, don't put our business out there, babe. We got to be transparent. Not about our marriage, man. That's our business. They don't want to listen to me. Want to be in control of everything. Yes, God does have my back. Yes, God does have my back. because it still won't let me go. I'm accepting it because it won't let me do it.
I guess he's trying to bring somebody else on the live, but he's having difficulties. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, now hit that like button. It's free to support the channel. It helps it to get into the algorithm. Just make sure you hit the like button and let's go.
I guess it ain't meant for me to talk to nobody on here. I guess it's just meant for me to say what I need to say. I've been seeing it, cuz. It ain't letting me. They must be shadow banning me. Must ain't got enough followers yet. Everybody go follow me so we can get these lives up and running. I guess. Yeah, I'm following you. Yeah, I'm following you. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm live. Live at 5.
Yeah, she is too.
Yeah, I get it. I know, they already told me. Yep. This has been going on for a long time, y'all. It's been going on for a long time, and it's, you know.
I hope he stays away from Hey J Boogie. I hope he stays away from her. She had J Bougie. I hope he stays away from her. She had bad intentions for him. Stay away. I mean, she did. She has threatened to unalive him so many times. She has tried to get the police to come out and kill him because she kept saying, like, trying to get the police to come out to practically kill him, to be honest, because she's saying she was trying to get the police to come out, and she was saying that he has weapons at the house. And everybody knows when you tell the police or any body that the person they are going to see are going out to pursue or to talk to has a weapon, then they'll be on high alert, and then that could lead to him getting shot or something, right? So yeah, she does not really have good intentions for him. I mean, yeah, I will actually stay away. But to me, I believe that he will go back. To me, all she has to do is do the typical abuser thing, which is like a controlling abuser. As a controlling abuser, all you have to do is promise to change, or even like show some effort, a little bit of effort that you're going to change. Promise that you'll go to like marriage counseling. Promise that you'll go to get like mental health counseling or therapy, or you'll go see a doctor. Promise that you'll start taking your meds, and then do it for like maybe a few days or a week until the person gets comfortable again, and then you start back on your BS. That's all. Then the cycle repeats. To me, this is more like an abusive relationship, and it takes about 7 to 9 times for sometimes for people to actually fully leave, right?
I took a lot of abuse, but I ain't gonna sit there and play no fucking victim. When I was working on my medication, getting myself together, I was going through a lot to get the right prescription for my anxiety, because that's all I have. She's been diagnosed bipolar, manic, with psychotic features. That's the only thing I'll say. They're not about to put your number out there, die.
But he just put her diagnosis out here. So bipolar, manic with psychotic features. That's what he said. Now that psychotic part, we definitely saw that. in that video when she called the crisis counselor.
That's the only thing I'll say. They're not about to put your number out there, dox you like we already been before. Thank you for doing me that way. I am exhausted. I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I'm ready to be happy again. I'm ready to go fishing. I'm ready to live my life again. I'm ready to build up King's Counsel where it's supposed to be. Where kings get together and we counsel each other about the things that's going on in our community and our lives to help each other out. Because I might be going through something the brother ain't able to talk about. You know what I mean? Looking forward to starting my own network. Since I built Dalladelphia. But according to Jaguar, I didn't do nothing all right. And to all the Dalladelphiites, I appreciate y'all. This will be the last day that y'all see Dalladelphia Productions up here on my screen. But once again, King's Counsel will rule on. No, I do not. I can't see myself doing that. My mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health, I can't see myself doing that. It is a spiritual fight. It's not a physical one. It's a spiritual one. And all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray.
He ain't completely done with her, though. A man that's done won't even bother to do a video and respond to her actions. He would just be done, period. But he is still playing some games with her. Yeah, to me, he doesn't even believe his own words when he's talking now. He doesn't even believe his own words. But I do believe that he wants to have his own thing. And that's for most people. Like, you want to have your own. So I do believe that he wants his own network and his own thing. As well, and probably feels like he's been so focused on her and helping her build like Dalladelphia, and then he hasn't even had time to go fishing. Like, he hasn't even, like he said, fishing. Like, this is one thing he actually misses is fishing. Like, he hasn't actually had time to do that. That's odd, right? So why would someone mention I can go fishing? Like, even with Jag and your relationship with her, why haven't you had time by being able to go fishing? So that's weird to add that in there, right? But I guess they've been so busy doing other things or whatever else, he never really actually gets to enjoy something he likes as simple as fishing. As far as the King's Counsel actually having a platform where males can discuss things and open up about things, I guess, like trauma or anything they've experienced, and that's actually a good thing because that's actually frowned upon. And people feel as if males should not be open or express emotions and things like that. So that's actually a good thing, in my opinion. So let's see. Very true. 100. All females, no color. I agree with you, though. Another way to look at it. Yeah, all females, but as far as it's used more by Black females because obviously a lot of times we are the one that's discriminated against, racism and everything else. So it's definitely used within that our community more. Okay, so he's admitted to being drunk the night the car allegedly was blown up. He said he was drunk and that's why he left the car at the strip mall. Ooh, Goomba. You done got caught. She done, the one said you done caught slipping and got caught in a lie. Somebody might run that back. They might play the clip of you saying you never got drunk, and then they play that clip of you saying you drunk, and then you caught up in a lie. Now, I'm not saying this is the case, but now don't say I'm not saying this is the case. But there are some times in a relationship where the calm person is the one doing things, and then the one that's doing the outburst is just like responding to the what can I call it? Passive aggressive behavior. Now, I'm not saying it for this case. Now, I'm just saying like in some relationships that is the case, where it's not always the loudest person that's the one doing something. It's usually sometimes the other person can be playing some kind of other mind games, like psychological or emotional things, and then the other person is more on the physical or the reactionary. Again, I'm not saying this because Jag is a liar and I've seen her in action. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. He said he was too drunk to drive in it. They calling you out, Goomba. They calling you out, homeboy. He thought Sean was talking about him. Okay. Hello, everyone. I had to chime in on that. Oh, she said, let me chime in because I got the deets. Yeah, make sure I hit the like button. But we don't know, so it depends on how it goes. On the subject of calculated action, psychopaths are more cold-hearted and calculating. They carefully plot their moves using aggression and a planned out way to get what they want. That is Jaguar. Yes, it is deliberate. It's very deliberate. Very, very much deliberate and calculated, and she's very sadistic. I've seen her be sadistic in a lot of scenarios and just outright calculating. So that actually matches her. Now, I was saying like a narcissist with like sadistic tendencies, but now because sometimes I don't want to put somebody to the level of psychopath unless it says whoa, like out there. But yeah, well, he said with psychotic features.
King's Counsel might be my new IG name. I don't know. Might be back to Goomba head. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? King's Counsel will be my podcast. You know what I mean? Be supporting a lot of our Black-owned businesses and communities and nonprofits and people in general. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like there for the entertainment mostly, right? Well, I don't know, because some people like the live shows and the music is different things. So basically, I'm just saying, like, even if a male watches it, it doesn't really say anything about his masculinity or anything, because this has become entertainment for anybody. Kind of like a reality TV show that everybody watches reality TV shows, right? So since everybody watches reality TV shows and everybody would watch this online reality TV shows, and YouTube beef and drama is like a reality TV show for a lot of people. Okay, I didn't see that video, but again, I don't watch often, only Dani's channel. Hey. I don't pick sides between Jag and Goomba. I don't know them all too well to pick a side. However, I do know Jag is cray cray, and that the things she has said, I have not heard him say to that extreme. Okay, or I have not seen the same behaviors. But I don't know. I need to actually watch that barbershop video as well to see what happened in there. I didn't watch that yet. Okay.
Me and Bobby talk, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my uncle, man. It's really my uncle, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He raised me, you know what I mean, since I was a young dude. Great businessman. And I hate that we're all going through this. I hate that him being in my life, Jaguar being in my life, destroying everything that I love to control me. Trying to take everything away. I don't know if Dalladelphia is still going to be a thing. That might, you have to ask Jaguar about that one, because as of today, I'm going to be sending my papers in and everything associated with that. And as I said, King's Counsel will roll on.
But one thing he's still doing is the same thing with Dalladelphia. Keep on dropping King's Counsel, King's Counsel, King's Counsel, King's Counsel. So he's definitely heavily promoting King's Counsel. We get it. So he's making sure that this is he's doing like promo. So I told y'all this is why sometimes I don't take things seriously, because people keep on heavily promoting something while they're talking. Like they always do this. Now instead of Dalladelphia, he said this. And remember, he said in this video, he said, I'm the one that built Dalladelphia. So he probably said keep name dropping the business, right?
I've been off social media. I haven't been on social media like that. She has, not me. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. Goomba's headed for peace and headed for whatever the Most High has for me. Thank y'all. I love y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all, my veterans who are going through PTSD as well. And if you know anybody who has mental health issues, please seek help. If you really love them, please seek help. If you really care for them, please seek help for them. It's out there. It's free. Go get it. If you feel like you haven't, your thoughts ain't coming together, just go talk to somebody. It's okay. That's what they're there for. They're there to listen, to help you through your problems. But I'm out. Love y'all. Keep God first. And everything you ask for shall come to pass. King's Counsel. King's Counsel.
I can't, and I won't put up with this foolishness, child. I can't, and I won't. Now, look, I told you, he keep on saying King's Counsel, King's Counsel. That was a promo video, child. That was a promo video. I've been had, child. That was a promo video. King's Counsel, King's Counsel, King's Counsel. Well, anyway, we just watched a promo about how long that video was. Now, I do believe a lot of things he said in the video and everything else, but to me, this is just a continuation of the reality show. But now under a new title, King's Counsel, with him, I guess, taking the lead. I don't know. But I know there was a lot of promo. Now, okay, so somebody signed the receipts. Well, two people signed the receipts. The receipts, hunted the receipts. I guess the receipts of somebody saying that they actually bailed out diaper booty, right? So if they did, then what was Lasagna talking about? Because Lasagna said that she bailed out Jag. So let's see what this person is talking about. My. Ciao.
About 4 hours ago, Janice.
Oh, but remember, Lasagna said that somebody had sent her money. What, she gave a name. She said somebody had sent her money. She said somebody sent her money, and then somebody else had sent her money. I need to watch Lasagna's video again, because she said Jag sent her money and somebody else sent her money. So I wonder if somebody sent her money and then she used that money. And she thought it was like, oh, well, they're sending it to me for me. And then she used that money to bail out Jag. But the person actually sent the money. Anyway, let me watch this video before I start just trying to piece together stuff. Wait, let me watch this. We have to try to figure this out. Hold on.
Message, Jaguar's friend jumped into my comments section today, and she dropped a couple of information concerning her relationship with Shaka, Velvet, as well as Jaguar. And she just wanted to clear up some things to set the record straight. The first message I got was this one. All that happened was I had set up a meeting for her that she agreed to, and she kept cutting me off and not letting me speak, disrespecting me in my house. She was antagonizing me, being loud all morning online. All I was trying to do was to help her go to the priest, but she never wanted to go in the first place. So she starts over talking me and saying I was messing up the live. Do you hear how she is yelling at me in my own house with a bunch of kids in it? Just couldn't take the shit anymore. All the yelling and hollering. Now, my response was, I heard exactly how she spoke to you, very disrespectfully. Maybe she needs to go somewhere else to live if it's disturbing your peace. You can be friends from afar. She don't have to live with you, because it's very hard to live with some people. Like you said, she had no intentions of going. So that was my response. And I responded by saying she had no intentions of going because she mentioned she was going to take her to the priest. And I guess the priest was going to pray for her. And then she changed her mind. And then they had this big blow up. So anytime someone blows up and they're about to go somewhere and they change their mind, that tells you they have no intentions of going at all. And I went on to ask her, what I want to know is, what's your relationship between you, Velvet, and Shaka? And she said, my relationship with Val and Shaka is we are friends, just like Jag and I've been friends. I have been friends with Shaka and them for a while, and we are working together on the tax business and starting a kids' TV network. My response was, thanks for clearing that up. I thought you were a family member. You're a good friend. You're a good person. You're extending yourself, trying to help all your friends in need. I further added, be very careful not to overextend yourself, because sometimes people view kindness for weakness. So put your immediate family first and don't allow anyone to talk to you like crap, the way Jaguar spoke to you the other day. Then I said, blessings. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm going to make the correction on the next video. So I said, I heard exactly how she spoke to you, very disrespectfully. Maybe she needs to go somewhere else to live if it's disturbing your peace. And then I went on to say, you can be friends from afar. She doesn't have to live with you because it's very hard to live with
Yeah,
some
so
people.
what part
Like
does she
I
talk
said,
about the bell?
she had no intentions of going.
Maybe it's at
What
the
I
end.
wanted to know
Hold on.
is what's the relationship between you, Velvet, and Shaka? But it's a shame. All you were doing was trying to help her. I'm glad you cleared up the apartment situation because a lot of people think she doesn't have an apartment since she's always on the road traveling, sleeping in hotel rooms and sleeping out of her car. So thanks for the clarification. In one of my responses, I said, just find another place for her to go. Maybe she needs to be at Genesis for a week and go to some other place for another week until she gets her act together. She also said Jag wasn't living with me. She has her own apartment in DeSoto, but we helped get her out of jail and she was tired.
Okay, it says, what does the comment say? Wait. It says Goomba is an ex-soldier. It takes strength to be in the military boot camp, etc. That's not easy. He's not weak. He is traumatized, possibly something from his childhood. I didn't say anything about anybody being weak. I actually said that it's a good idea for him to have a platform for males to speak on, to open up and express themselves. Right? However, I guess it could be taken as, I don't see him as overly masculine, and there's nothing wrong with not being overly masculine. Not everybody is overly masculine, and it's not because of how him coming on here expressing his feelings. It's just because the aura he gives off, to be honest. And it's probably, to be honest, because Jag emasculates him. She emasculates him. And if you're in a relationship with someone like Jag and she constantly emasculates you, then you can come across as weak. And that's just how it is. So maybe by himself, he won't be emasculated and feel like he has to, I don't know. But she has emasculated him. So that's, the way Jag has emasculated him has made him appear to be, probably weak. And that's as far as the relationship goes. But that has nothing to do with anything else. I hope I kind of explained that. If not, I'll have to think of another way to explain it. But he has, in the relationship dynamic they have, he appears to be weak because Jag emasculates him and he doesn't really stand up to her. So that's why people call him weak. It's not weak because of anything else. So I hope that clarifies. Okay. So if he doesn't want a lot of people to think he's weak, he needs to actually be more like stand up to Jag more. Okay, because she has emasculated him. Okay, and that's facts. And that's just how society is, really. Like someone like he has been emasculated, he's not really standing up to Jag. It's not about his past trauma or anything like that, because I actually said it's a great idea for a platform for males or someone opening up and expressing themselves, because it's kind of like frowned upon. So that's actually a great idea. That's my words. But yeah, and where in this video does it actually say that but this is actually I guess some people consider this like someone say, where's the tea or where's the receipts? I guess this person is a friend, they're spilling tea in comments. So we can actually just listen to it and see what it says. Hold on. But I'm really more concerned about the bell, right?
Her to get out of jail. So guys, tell me, why would Angela get on the internet and say that she's the one who bailed her out? According to Candy Barris. The lies! The lies! So what I'm getting here from the note that I received from Genesis is Jag wasn't living with me. She has her own apartment in DeSoto, but we helped get her out of jail and she was tired. So she stayed over my house that night. So I remember Angela putting it out on the internet that she was the one who bailed Jaguar out. And here in this note, Genesis is saying that we helped her to get out of jail. So, guys, tell me, why would Angela get on the internet and say that she's the one who bailed her out, according to Candy Barris?
And yes, him standing up for himself now is making it better for him, right? It is making him better. It is better for him to be standing up. Stronger alone appears weak when with Jack and needs to stand up. Yeah. This is him, like, this is more of him putting his foot down. Now, why do people act like it has to be extreme? Like, you have to either not stand up for yourself or you have to beat somebody upside their head. People, there's actually a middle ground. You don't have to be weak and a doormat, and you also don't have to knock somebody upside their head. Okay, why do people always go to the extreme just because someone says to stand up for yourself? That means exactly what it means. And don't put up with bullshit. Don't put up with disrespect and all that stuff. It means to stand up for yourself and don't tolerate BS. He's putting his foot down now and said, I'm not going to tolerate this type of behavior. That's standing up for yourself. Someone just constantly not doing it, doing so, it makes them like you come across as a doormat, okay? So don't go to the extreme. Like, as soon as somebody says stand up for yourself, people say, oh, you want him to knock her upside her head? No, I don't. Obviously, I'm not advocating for violence. You can stand up for yourself without knocking somebody up for the head. So don't, it's not black and white. It's the gray area in the middle. And that's where average people live at. They live in the gray area where you don't knock people out and you also don't tolerate disrespect. There's a middle ground there. Okay. Exactly. You can stand up without domestic violence and drama by walking away in silence. So don't use those fallacies on me. That's a fallacy, and that's like a word game where people try to say, well, if you don't want him to do that, you want him to do this to scream. No, I don't. I want him to, it's a middle ground. There's a balance here. Okay. Yeah. And again, I did say that it's a great idea for a platform for males to open up and express themselves. I never knocked that idea. Okay.
The lies. So what I'm getting here from the note that I received from Genesis is that it was a group effort because she said we bailed her out. So you see, Miss Angela, how your little lie came from the dark to the light. Whatever you do in the dark must come to light. There's somebody who's going to come out and tell the tea, spill the tea, tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. So there's no misinterpretation of this note. It says, but we helped get her out of jail. And she was tired, so she stayed over my house that night. Speak the truth, young lady. Always speak the truth. The truth shall set you free. I don't know if someone put Angela to say that she bailed her out or if she came up with that on her own. But obviously, she didn't check with Genesis because Genesis just blew that out of the water. So, Miss Angela, when you're telling them lies, you got to make sure you cover your bases. You didn't check with Genesis to see if she would be on board with a lie. I guess Angela said that she bailed her out to look like the hero, the superhero, fly in and save the damsel in distress. Let me tell you something, that Angela is something else. Okay, I'm scared of her. I'm really scared of this chick, all right? She's dangerous. And said it with such a straight face. She didn't bat an eye. She didn't stutter. She did not flip her wrist or nothing. I mean, straight lie. I guess she can be a good lawyer because they say them lawyers lie a lot. No shade to the lawyers, but that's what they say. It's not me. I didn't say it. That's what the folks on the street always says, okay?
So basically, they're saying that it's a group effort. So they all like chipped in on the 150. Y'all had to chip in on 150. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Anyway, 150, they chipped in on bailing her out. So So Lasagna used some of her personal savings to help bail her out like it was a group effort. So here's the thing. So I can see now that she could have said we bailed her out, not I. Because in the video she could have said I use my money. Right. So I guess they're just trying to say she lied about that. So does that make any difference to y'all that they all chipped in? I mean, she still helped bail her out. Right. Now, I thought it was going to be like it was just somebody paid the whole price, like the full price, and she didn't pay anything. But now it's saying that it's a group effort to bail her out.
So let's move on to the next note. Jag woke up at 7 a.m. and said her back hurt. So I ran the bath for her. She never took the bath. Then went into the kitchen and started to go live, arguing with her husband and yelling, etc. I kept trying to get her to take a bath to relax, but she wouldn't. Obviously, Jaguar didn't want to go anywhere because if she wanted to go, she would have taken that bath and changed her clothes and get dressed and be ready. That's why that woman was so ticked off, because they had discussed it. That's why Genesis was so ticked off. They had discussed this, and Jaguar agreed. And she got all of them to take their baths and get dressed, and there she was, not going, and cussing this woman out in her own house. How disrespectful. I mean, on every level, that you're going to renege on your word. All she was thinking about was cussing her husband out. So along with everything else, her word is not her bond. Because if nothing else in life, besides your self-respect and your dignity, your word should carry you through. When you say something, you should mean it and follow through on it. So Genesis went on to say, since Jaguar didn't want to take a bath, she just went ahead and took a bath, figuring Jaguar was going to follow. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but here is exactly what she said. So I took a bath, and when it was time to go to the priest, I came out and I said, hey, y'all ready to go to the priest? And Jag got all mad and loud, saying, I'm messing everything up with whatever live she was doing. After that, she just kept interrupting me and being rude, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So then I said, okay, thank you for clarifying. I'm going to make the correction on the next video. I also said, but it's a shame. All you were doing was trying to help her. I'm glad you cleared up the apartment situation, because a lot of people think she doesn't have an apartment, since she's always sleeping on the road traveling, sleeping in hotel rooms and sleeping out of her car. So thanks for the clarification. Here's another message where I said, thanks for clearing that up.
Okay, Dream, I actually have to listen again, because I have to listen to the exact question she was responding to, okay? Because I thought she was responding to like who paid it, not who drove or who It says, if I had to guess, group effort means Genesis has the local address and local ID to actually get Jack out. Don't you need that stuff to bail a person out? Yeah, you do need someone to go sign in and everything. Here's the thing. I have to listen to it again to see if she is claiming to have paid some of the money or not. So based on the question, because the way this creator is describing it as if she's responding to that she paid some of the money and it was a group effort. But I'll re-listen to it once I'm finished with this, just to clarify.
I thought you were a family member. That it was in response to when I asked her what's her relationship to Velvet and Shaka. Here's a message when she said, all that happened was I had set up a meeting for her that she agreed to, and she kept cutting me off and not letting me speak, disrespecting me in my house. She was antagonizing me, being loud all morning online. All I was trying to do was help her.
But I also remember, I thought she said something when she was in jail that one of the officers finally gave her like a bar of soap or something. Right? Did she say something about that? That when she was in jail, that they gave her a bar of soap?
To go to the priest, but she never wanted to go in the first place. So she starts over talking me and saying I was messing up the live. Do you hear how she was yelling at me in my house with a bunch of kids in it? Just couldn't take that shit anymore. All that yelling and hollering. So I'm telling you, folks, you have to know how to set boundaries with not only your family, but your friends, especially your friends, because a lot of them think they're a family member and they can do to you anything they want to. When people ask Jaguar to gather all in, you're extending yourself, trying to help back. The way Jaguar spoke to you, exactly how she spoke to you, very disrespectfully. It's very hard to live with some people. Like I said.
Good point. So Legina had no money, then it was a chip-in effort. Them donations were slim to none. Good point. If they did chip in on the money, we'll have to see if it was a chip in on the money or not. Like, what was the group effort? Like, that was the other question was good too. Like, if it was a group effort, meaning that everybody like did a part, or was it a group effort as far as the financing it or funding it? Okay, because if she needed, like Legina didn't have enough money to pay the full thing herself, then what type of savings or money did she have left over from the $500? Maybe she already has spent the money already. Good question. So that's also a way to gauge how much money she had left, right? If she needed help to pay it. So let's go back and listen to this. Hold on, to try to get some clarification.
She had no intentions of going. What I wanted to know is what's the relationship between you, Velvet, and Shaka? But it's a shame. All your apartments that you rent. Since she's always on the road traveling, sleeping in once, as I said, just find another place for her to go. Maybe she needs to be at Genesis for a week and go to some other place for another week until she gets her act together. She also said Jag wasn't living with me. She has her own apartment in DeSoto, but we helped get her out of jail and she was tired. So she stayed over my house that night. So I remember Angela putting it out on the internet that she was the one who bailed Jaguar out. And here in this note, Genesis is saying that we helped her to get out of jail. So guys, tell me, why would Angela get on the internet and say that she's the one who bailed her out? According to Candy Barris. The lies! The lies! So what I'm getting here from the note that I received from Genesis is that it was a group effort because she said we bailed her out. So you see, Miss Angela, how your little lie came from the dark to the light. Whatever you do in the dark must come to light. There's somebody who's going to come out and tell the tea, spill the tea, tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. So there's no misinterpretation of this note. It says, but we helped get her out of jail. And she was tired, so she stayed over my house that night. Speak the truth, young lady. Always speak the truth. The truth shall set you free.
Okay, but that's not saying. I see what you're saying. I forgot who left the other comment. It said, but we helped get her out of jail. Right here it says, but we helped her get her out of jail, and she was tired, so she stayed over my house that night. That's not saying they help with the money, the funding. So I see what the other comment means now. That could actually mean that they helped in other ways. But we helped get her out of jail. They're not really being specific. That doesn't mean that they actually paid the money, because they could have said, like, we paid some of the money too. It's like they might have just helped in other ways, because obviously she doesn't have a car. I mean, Angela, did she drive? She might have a car, but I don't think she. Wait, how did she actually get to Texas? Well, anyways, I'm sure that they are the one. Someone had to pick her up. Someone had to sign the papers and bail her out. So somebody had to do that part. And it looks like she stayed at their house, right? So most likely they probably picked her up or something. Oh, their car is smelling pissy. But anywho, this is not 100% confirmation that other people paid any other money. Now, this is confirmation that other people helped with something regarding her. It says we helped her get out of jail. It didn't say we like just offered transportation. So most likely they helped. I don't know. It says, but we helped. Like, so Angela paid, and it says, but we helped. I don't know. Let me read y'all comments. I don't really see how this is like 100% confirmation of other people paying money besides Lasagna. Okay. Legina said a friend of Jack's was taking her to get her out. See? That's what I mean. This could actually be just this. So, yeah, so she helped, maybe not with the money. Check your IG. You can hear it sound stage on Jack's part. Jack started yelling after the girl left. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe Legina paid, but the lady did the paperwork. Maybe this right here says Legina said a friend of Jack's was taking her to get her out. Where did she say that at? In that video I have, or is it a separate live or post? Or where did she say that a friend was taking her to get her out? Let me pull up her video. Hold on. Let me pull up Legina's video. Where's hers?
Okay, I just want to clear up some things. People going online making it seem like because I did bail Jag out, but it was from my own personal money, not from the cash app I received. I didn't get a lot because apparently you guys didn't donate a lot. That's what I've been told. So, and just to clear it up, it's from my own personal money. It wasn't from no money that you guys sent in the cash app. I didn't receive more than $500 more than that personally for me. And I just want to say that, and that's the truth. I use my own personal funds from my savings account and use it because I feel like she didn't deserve to be in there. Not from what she just dealing with. It was a trauma event. We all react differently, and if you guys claim you love God, then what you gonna do? What's the godly thing to do? I didn't use no donation money. I can go on my Cash App and show you the receipts, or look at my own card. It won't have no Cash App money, because when y'all send me, y'all didn't send me a lot of money. Y'all used other people to send it there, and then they sent me whatever they sent me, but only Jaguar was the one that sent me anything that I know of from the Cash App, so I can only speak on her.
It's confirmation Lasagna wanted full credit. It's not about the bill. Well, to be honest, most people were thinking about the bill amount, like who paid the money, because that's what she was saying. In this video, she just said that she bailed her out. She didn't mention like, oh, somebody, you know, she just talking about the money part, like she bailed her out, which is if she's the only one that paid the money, that means she bailed her out. Now she could have said, let me finish watching everything she said again. Wait. But yeah, I was thinking that people were saying that she lied and that somebody else chipped in. It was like a group effort to pay the bill, right? The bill. Hold on.
From what I got from her, it was nobody else. And matter of fact, it was like 2 people that donated to my Cash App separately from Jag. Only 2 people. And I think her name was Spa something, one of them. And I appreciate her. Thank you. And I follow her too. So if you go look at who I follow and you see a Spa, she's the one that donated it to me. So I use my own personal fund, and it is what it is. And I am okay. Hey, little one. Anyway, she will be okay, and it's not a joke. This is her real life, and this might be traumatizing her too, because nobody want to be in jail, especially if it's other people that have done way worse things than her, and they're not in jail. So why she got to be in jail?
This was brought up as a topic for people just getting here. This was brought up as a topic because I stated and others stated that Lasagna bailed her out of jail. There are other people in the comments who said that there was other receipts or possible other proof that some other people helped get out of jail. And we just said, where's the receipts? That's why we're on this topic, for everyone to catch up. Okay. That's the only reason this topic was brought up, because of conflicting information. And now we are trying to figure it out. And then now it's still pretty much that most likely it was Angela, and then other people helped with the process.
And I'm doing okay. My Cash App is Lagina Gold. It's from Lagena Gold. In case y'all do want to, I appreciate y'all, and y'all just send me your thing so I can follow you online, because I do appreciate y'all. I'll be back later.
And also, it was brought up originally because people were thinking like, she said it was her own personal money and not donations. So people were like, well, it is from donations and not your personal money. But that was from the other day. So that's why that was discussed. And furthermore, it's my channel, so I can discuss whatever I want to, right? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So, but yeah, that was brought up because I said Lasagna bailed her out, and someone else said, no, she didn't. So I said, send me a receipt saying otherwise. So that's why we were on that topic. Okay. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out, and I will see y'all in the next live. And oh, I have something coming, but I can't really say what it is now. Yeah, it'd be very interesting. So that's pretty much it. I will see y'all in the next live. Bye.